Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing absolutely fabulous. Thanks for joining for a general reading. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you and all of that. My channel's real intense sometimes, and so just buckle up. We look at a lot of criminal activity most of the time. It's just really crime of the heart, and so if you're willing to look in the mirror and change something, then great. Thank you for being that way in the earth. I could come across real churchy and religious, and I'm just not at all. But I do keep all 10 of the commandments. It's written up on my heart. You will hear me say Yehovah Elohim. People call him the universe, but I call him by a scriptural name because scripture is found in the tarot. And so I love Yehovah, and I love his only begotten son that walked among us in the flesh, and which I refer to him as his Hebraic name, Yeshua, the Hamashiach. And without Yehovah, there is no Yeshua, which means salvation. So I love Yehovah. I talk about him all the time. And so this is just a work that I do on this channel. And so scripture could come out real heavy at times, sometimes not. But we get a lot of just real intense energy. I'm also known to roar on the channel when Yehovah is putting his spirit upon me and just allow me to understand what he's feeling about something. Sometimes it comes out in just a big roar, and so just brace yourself. It's always for uprightness. I'm just uprooting stuff on this channel for the work that I do. I could also come across a little goofy because I'm trying to navigate through the energy flow that I'm experiencing. So if I say words and they just seem kind of strange in the way that they're coming out, it's just energy flow. All right, so anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. I guess you got to go. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. I hope it's fantastic for you all. And those of you who are working on relationships, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this. And those of you who have a sad heart today and you're just dealing with some real heavy energies, I send you love and light. With that said, let's get going on this reading and see what's going to come out. All right. Thank you, Yehovah, for clear, defined messages. Yehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark energy and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. What do you want to bring out, Yehovah, for this reading? I ask for your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding for any given person, whatever they need. Answer their questions, Yehovah, for them. Let me fix the lighting in here real quick. Seems like that might be better. All right. Thank you, Yehovah. Let's do a spread here. Show me the past 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours, Yehovah. Thank you. So the past 24 hours, you know, some people are dealing with resting after a broken heart. Some people are dealing with being under the knife for medical situations. Some people in the last 24 hours is meditating, just trying to get some type of download. And some people are dealing with death issues as well. I send you love and light. Maybe it's just energetically something's died. It could be positive or negative, given whatever and whoever I'm speaking to in any situation. So the last 24 hours, we get the Four of Swords here. Messages traveling, possibly connected to that. Show me the now, Yehovah. What's going on in the now? The Three of Wands. This could be trading, enterprising. Some people could be making a decision to turn their back on a couple of things as well, especially if there was, you know, third party involvement. And third party could be your job just interfering with something, or somebody out of your household, or whatever that third party was. That was possibly a distraction. Somebody just finally resting and getting some type of download. But in the now, there's decisions around some ordeal, waiting for some type of ships to come in. If this is meditation, this is manifesting something to come into you, okay? Hopefully for something positive, okay? Hopefully you're keeping your mind on something positive. We have messages here, okay? Making a decision about messages, or thinking or turning your back on something that came in from a message. That's here as well. The next 24 hours. We have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. Okay, well, this Queen of Swords has somebody's head in her hand. All right, if this person is in the negative and somebody trying to control their headship, or they're witchy or something like that, or somebody's got some type of control issue over, or this is the head of something, just trying to hang on to some situation. Somebody could have two heads about themselves. The torch, I always bring it out in my readings because the runes also is that comes out quite often is the torch, which goes back to justice assured. We've seen the justice card today. So if there's legal matters, she can represent law. If she's in the upright, then she will be very precise about what's being said the next 24 hours. If you're dealing with a witch and people who burn stuff up and stupidness like that, then there's some type of illumination and truth that would be here. This could be pregnancy situations as well. Somebody needs to speak just real sharp, and whatever's taking place with some ordeal, somebody's ex is also here. This is fortune. An inheritance as well. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Show me this Four of Swords, please, in the past position in the last 24 hours, Jehovah. If this Queen has done something and done something to headship, since this can be legal matters, then there will be justice within some ordeal. We see third-party type stuff for some people, an outside involvement for some. There were secrets there in my other reading today, and Jehovah said to buy the truth and don't sell that. Don't matter how much it costs you. Some people buy the lie and then they got to sit there on the lie because it costs too much to buy the truth. Something did end here in the last 24 hours with the Four of Swords. Some type of travel has been coming out for us because we had that fugitive energy for some situations going on. This is bank systems with the World card. This is somebody's wisdom is here. It's the shin in the Hebrew. It's a pictograph of a tooth. Somebody's teeth could be. I had the word buck, and says somebody, you're dealing with somebody's little buck teeth or something like that. It's just come through my spirit. That won't be for everybody. But that word buck come out, and this is the tooth. So if you are dealing with dental stuff and being underneath the knife or something like that, something's closed out here. Some type of travel was here. This could be a boss energy, or somebody's leg could be here as well. The shin in the English is, we take it back to the leg area. But something did either die, death of an idea, death of a person, something closed out on some type of travel, or somebody's trying to meditate, or did try to meditate on traveling. Somebody's made some type of a decision, though, in the now. Show me the Three of Wands, please. Show me the Three of Wands. What's this Three of Wands here for you? Hold up. We have oppression here. We also have the Knight in Shining Armor. If somebody, is turning their back on some type of Knight in Shining Armor situation because they are resting after some type of third-party situation, that's here. This is also a law card as well. Okay, so she can also represent the law. And then the Queen of Cups is here. We just seen the King of Cups over here in the next 24 hours, which also can go back to the law or just love situations. This could be a mother and child situation going on. It's been very oppressive. Something that'd be Four Wands that would break down to. And somebody's trying to make a decision about some type of a celebration issue or going somewhere, pouring a little love on something because something's been very oppressive, especially if that's been a death, and that's what's showing. That she can have she can represent a nurse, if I can speak, and this is somebody being under the knife. Something about that is here, but somebody is very manipulative in that card with the Queen of Cups in the negative. Then somebody's very manipulative, and there's a big time oppression here. But a 10 is also an ending. So again, if somebody's turned their back on something, they've got some type of a download back here to end something that's been very manipulative, then we are seeing somebody turn their back on a couple of things here. Okay, this is not a match at all. Okay, we had matters of the heart going on today. So there has been a war, and there's some type of victory here in the now. Okay, with this energy, or these two people, or whatever the third party was in the situation. Give me another one on this Queen of Swords, please, Jehovah, for the next 24 hours. What is this here, please? I'm feeling some strange energy. So there's communication here. This is a private investigator as well card. Okay, so we do it. Obviously, I target legal stuff and law. And then the Wounded Warrior is here, which is 10 wands here. We could take that back to a beheading, and she's got somebody's head in her hand. If there is going to be some type of communication about some stupid witchy person that's done some nasty, then that's here. Okay, there's children and teenagers and stuff like that. There's the Emperor. Well, there's been a war, and we seen the Emperor yesterday. This is about somebody's door. This is a protection card. This is headship. Okay, somebody been trying to control their headship, people. Then that's a Jezebel there. Okay, the float trip energy is here, or traveling, or something, you know, with the boat is here. We've seen that in my other reading today as well. There's messages here. Okay, that's also a favorable testimony card with the little page underneath that. It's a new relationship as well. I want to take from this deck and see what's going on here with this energy. Yeah, I'm feeling some strange energy right now. What is this, Jehovah? You bring it out, please. There will be justice with this witch. And yes, there will be. There's a positive outcome that will be had. Okay, because we're seeing, you know, we're seeing a wounded warrior. Somebody has won something here. A 10 still is. It's right here, laying this stupid burden down. It's been so oppressive and stuff like that. We had the phonics of a back as well. Somebody came back, and all they do is bring a freaking oppression. Somebody turned their back here on something because there ain't no match there. Then there's a positive outcome. Okay, it's somebody's, you know, dealing with somebody that came back on a job. That's a boss there, and somebody's turned their back on somebody. All you do is just bring oppression. Then there will be a positive outcome within the situation here. Okay, because somebody here likes to control their headship. This is real strict. I'm going to control you type of energy. This is a controlling energy here with the Emperor. But there's been a battle here. Yeah, the Devil energy is here. Also can represent a boss. Okay? Or somebody who's bossy as well. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here. Look, ladies, let me just say something. You can hate me if you want. I guess you'll have to leave my channel. I'm all for Jehovah and how he tells us to show up. Even if you are a boss, you still need to get the download from the true boss, which is from heaven. Okay, but we got controlling issues with the devil when he comes out. Okay, this is, I am going to control you. I am going to constrain you. I am going to be piercing towards you and very sharp. And I'm a predator and everything else. Okay, if there's divine grace and somebody going to let go of something like that, then fine. But ladies, if you are also trying to control your husband, you're in a Jezebel spirit, man. And it just brings nothing but an oppression. And it brings death in the end. It really does. Okay, something's been oppressive here. We got devil energies. If something was seen on technology, then the pictograph, as we know, if you are new, the pictograph of the devil card, which is the letter sin or the letter samak in the Hebrew, it looks like an antenna. We had cable, the word cable or cable cords. So something being plugged in with cables and something like that is here, and somebody knows that information, got some type of download about something here. then something's here with that. And obviously the devil is a murderer, a thief, a liar. He's prideful, he's conceited, he's just all physical. And you know, if this is a witch, then this is the occult then in this situation. Something very much hard on somebody's headship here because of some either employee or somebody trying to control a situation or something like that. But there's a positive outcome. Somebody is innocent within some situation, or there's an infant here involved in some ordeal. Okay, so there's pregnancy situations, I guess there is. And love is the answer. So if some people are getting divine grace, then that is absolutely fabulous. Let me just pull some cards here. Jehovah, you just picked through my hands. We see some type of an ending, and that's positive, especially if somebody's a freak out here. It's got two heads about themselves. Public situation. Again, if somebody's seen something on technology, then it is here. The Emperor is a person that's known or can represent empires and stuff like that. If you're dealing with a cleaner and you know, they've come into your door, or you are a boss over a cleaner or something like that, then we've got cleaning energies here. Wisdom says, okay, this came out. Something about wisdom. I don't know if it was this. Yes, it was this card on my first reading today. Wisdom says that her fruit is better than gold, and my revenue than choice silver. And I lead in the paths of righteousness and paths of judgment. And I cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. Okay, so we've got wisdom out here. We have the head, the brain, the eyes of something. This is also represents wisdom. It's all-consuming fire. And so, you know, fire will bring all kinds of impurities up. So somebody got some type of download down here, and somebody came back, and they turn their back on somebody, just causes oppression, shut the door on something. Then great, in the next 24 hours, there will be some type of communication about these 10 wands here in this oppression, because it shows itself here. And if that was legal matters, with something piercing that went down, then that's here. Then there will be a judgment here. Somebody says, I will fight for you. Well, this is somebody who will protect somebody. If that's in the upright, the Emperor don't lose. And this is the old Ancient of Days for me. And so somebody has been fighting. There is a renewal of any kind. And there is something positive written there. Positive is here. Black Lives Matter. Yes. If you are prejudiced, get off my channel. You're not welcomed here at all. Get out. Get out. Because Jehovah's going to rain down some stupidness on your stupidness for being that way. So we got racial issues out here. So ridiculous. Local talent and somebody well known. We have somebody public out here. It is here. And somebody known all over the world, I guess so. Somebody says, you really turned me on, and something is truthful. Well, the Emperor has a counterpart. And so the Emperor is dealing with somebody on the job that is, you know, dealing with love matters and things that have just been like, I'm a predator because, you know, whatever. They may be truthful in their conversation, but something's been oppressive here and it's caused some type of a war. Then, you know, somebody else is saying, no, I've got integrity here. This is my integrity card. There's some type of a warish type of energy around connections then out here. But somebody has, for those who are having truthful conversations, we have a renewal. Then we've got somebody who is, you know, coming back and saying, look, I'm truthful, and you really do turn me on. And this has a counterpart, and it's the Empress. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly, which will take you to a fool. Okay, and so somebody had to get up, and they were just hasty in what they did. Obviously there was a war, because somebody else had to get up here and fight as well. Dedication energy is also coming out here in this reading. Somebody's dedicated to get up and fight spiritually and not be hasty or a fool. Turn their back, shut their door on some stupid devil energy that's oppressive, that tries to control their headship. Don't want nothing to do with that third party anymore. Then that's great for you all, because love is the answer. Do the right thing. I got two that came up. Feeling some strange energy. Yeah, there is a for sure legal victory. that is out here when the Menaz comes out. This goes back to talking about somebody suffered something really hard here. We see it. We do see it. There could have been a betrayal in love. Okay, this could have a meaning of that. This has the Degas within it. I always bring it out, and which would be the letter D, but this is the letter M. So if an MD is here, then it's here. But the M and the D makes the word mad. And we have war energy, and Jehovah is bringing something out here about, you know, being slow to anger and having great understanding and not being hasty. And so if that's past energy and you're renewing, you've come, you know, you've come to this place of getting divine grace and having some type of a positive outcome around some situation. You're dealing with somebody who's just, my God, obviously somebody is. Then somebody has suffered something here in a very big way. I always say that it looks like glasses. We had the Ein come out today, which is the eyeball with the tower. And so, if you know, this is the head, the brain, the eyes. And so that could be some type of a connection here. But that's here. Something was plotted with, if I'm going to take the Degas within this, and that goes back to a marriage, and somebody just plotted something out of some type of a marriage situation that went down. There was third parties here. We got somebody's ex here. We have the CH, the Q, and the X coming out here. This is secrets. We see in the High Priestess today. Obviously, somebody's renewing something, and they're going to dedicate to the truth and clean something up. If the cleaning energy is nothing more than just, I'm going to clean something up for this divine grace and become innocent now from this time forward and get some type of positive outcome, then great. Somebody has been in magic. We got a witch here, okay? Somebody's illuminated and understanding what this person is in the negative for some of you all that's in the occult and done some nasty piercing stuff. There will be justice. It shows it right here. Like I said, it will be. This is about independence and some type of intuition, and being sensitive to intuition is here. So, and again, this is somebody's X. This represents the X. We also see the X inside of the Degas itself as well. People, this will come out for this reading. If it was your reading, great. If not, then just check back at another time. But this is what Jehovah brought out, and so do with it as you will. Everything stolen is going to be returned. I just felt compelled to lift up underneath this love is the answer card, and underneath this it says that Jehovah is going to heal this thing, because there's a renewal out here. Something very public went down within this energy. But underneath this other card, it says Jehovah is going to heal this thing, that it got so bad, but it's not too hard for Jehovah. And that's what the Menaz is. A very suffered situation that went down in a very bad way is going to have some type of a justice, and Jehovah's going to heal something for somebody. And there's just some nice energy out here for renewing something and cleaning something up, and then having wisdom and allowing us to have the substance from wisdom to fill our treasury. And it really comes from within. The treasure really starts from within before we see it from without. But there is some divine grace out here for somebody. Until next time, shalom.